Hello Tarot fans, welcome to another edition of Blue Sicx Tarot. I'm your fantastic host Blue Sicx. Thank you very much for watching. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscription. You can even leave a comment at the bottom. You can also follow me on the social medias. Now, in this series of videos, I'll be doing readings for Valentine's Day for every star sign. I'll be releasing a video every 6 hours from this point. The deck I'll be using for these readings are the Romantic Tarot. Last year I did a review of them, so if you wish to see them, I'll leave a link in the description and you can follow along with those. And today's reading will be for all you sexy Scorpios out there. Without further ado, roll on that intro. Well, okay then Scorpio, let's see what your Valentine's Day is going to look like. So, whoops, put that aside. So like I said, this reading you can do yourself at home. Something nice, small and simple. Now if your sign hasn't come up yet, fear not, it shall. But for the time being, let's see what it says for Scorpio. But this card I'll leave aside for the moment as it jumped out all by itself. So, we start with the desires. And the first desire is the Queen of Queen of Coins, or Pentacles, depending on how you like to pronounce it. So, this is a woman of wealth. But this isn't necessarily about financial wealth. This is about having confidence in oneself and being treated like a queen, essentially. Obviously, in regard to any of the genders you identify as, obviously the concept of being treated like a queen is being treated. You just want to be treated like the most important person in the world, and they're in a relationship. Nothing wrong with that at all. And that's kind of what you want. This is your desire. You want to be treated. You want to be put on a pedestal. Not necessarily in an egotistical way, but just kind of, you want to feel that you're important to a CO. There's nothing wrong with that. You just want to feel that you're an important person, and to be treated as such. And that's lovely. Who doesn't want to feel important? So the fears, we have the Knight of Coins. So, the fear here is about having someone, maybe coming across someone who might not necessarily feel focused. They've kind of got their own stuff going on. And the fear is having someone, obviously everyone has priorities outside of their own relationships, but the fear here is about worrying, is coming across someone who doesn't make you feel that you're important. It's coming across someone who's more like where you're an afterthought because they've got so many other things going on. They might not be the sort of person who wants to be committed to anyone. So they're more looking like, hey, I'm here. They're kind of a person who takes it casually. And you don't want something just particularly casual. You want something with a bit of substance. But they might not be the sort of person who wants substance. They might just want a casual fling. But that's not necessarily something you want. So the lesson to walk away from is temperance. So this is about taking things in moderation. Keeping in mind that you can't have everything at once, and it's kind of about the lesson about it is more about compromise. You can't have everything, but at the same time, you can only give so much, and you should only give so much. Don't give your all. You give so much, they give so much back. I think Justin McElroy, a podcaster I listened to, said, when in a relationship, you shouldn't when you're with another person, don't consider that you're both giving 50-50. consider it 60-40 and think about you always giving 60, because in the right circumstances with the right person you give 60% and you have the mindset of giving 60%, and they should also have the mindset of giving 60. So rather than thinking, oh, I'm doing what needs to be done, you're both thinking, I'm going to give a bit more because I care about them that much. And so that's kind of the thing of give as much as you're comfortable to give, but don't give more than you're receiving, because if you're not getting as much back as you're giving, you're not in the right scenario, you're not in the right place, and they're probably not either. So with this little bonus card we have the Queen of Swords. So this is fitting in more with the lesson. Go, if something's not right, once again, most of this is about communication, as is with most relationships. Be direct, be stern. Don't necessarily be nasty or mean, but be stern, be forward in what you want and what you want. And if this person is not willing to give that, don't just settle. Go for what you want. And if they're not willing to give you what is correct and what you feel is right, then just go. They're not the sort of person you want around. So that's the reading for Scorpio and Sagittarius. See you in 6 hours, and we'll see how your reading goes.